CNC run අය හදිස්සියට පරිස්සම්ම නැහැ. මුල් දවස් 10ට පොලිය ගන්නෙත් නැහැ.
The agreement between Sri Lanka and India to develop the Trincomalee oil tank farm was inked yesterday. Treasury Secretary S.R. Artigala, Chairman of the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation Sumit Vijayasinghe, CPC Managing Director Buddhika Madiheva and Managing Director of Lanka IOC Manoj Gupta signed the agreement. As per a 2003 pact, the entire facility was leased to India for 35 years. However, the LIOC only refurbished and used 14 of the 99 tanks there. As per the agreement signed yesterday, the lease of those 14 tanks will be extended by 50 more years. Further, 24 tanks will be taken over by the Sri Lankan government and leased to the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation for 50 years. As for the remaining 61 tanks, they will be developed through a joint venture. The entity Trinco Petroleum Terminal Private Limited will be formed for the purpose, with 51% of its shares owned by the CPC, while LIOC will have a 49% stake in the company. What's more, 4 seats of the 7-member board of directors in the company will be filled by the CPC, including the positions of chairman and managing director. All in all, the Trinco Petroleum Terminal Private Limited will be controlled by the CPC. With that being the case, a fundamental rights petition was filed before the Supreme Court today, seeking the cancellation of the agreement inked to develop the Trincomalee oil tank farm. General Secretary of the National Bhikkhu Front, Venerable Wakmulle Uditathera, filed the petition. 47 respondents are named in the petition, including the Attorney General representing the President, the Minister of Energy and the Cabinet of Ministers, the Ceylon Petroleum Corporation and its Chairman, the Trinco Petroleum Terminal Private Limited, the Auditor General, Lanka IOC and the Defence Secretary. In the meantime, spokesperson of the Indian Ministry of External Affairs had this to say about the joint venture to develop the Trincomalee oil tank farm.
We have seen reports that the Sri Lankan cabinet has approved the development of the Trincomalee oil tank farms. As you know, energy security is an important area of our bilateral cooperation with Sri Lanka. We are in consultation with the government of Sri Lanka for the modernization of the Trincomalee tank farms. This will allow for storage of fuel and will augment bilateral energy security.
Meanwhile, Indian External Affairs Ministry spokesperson was also quizzed about the reports of India agreeing to extend a $1.5 billion credit line to the island.
As regards the query on extending credit, you would recall that Sri Lankan Finance Minister Basil Rajapaksa visited New Delhi last month. He briefed the Indian side on the economic situation in his country and his government's approach in addressing these challenges. India has always stood by the Sri Lankan people, and the Sri Lanka is an important part of our neighborhood first policy. Discussions during the visit took place on deepening cooperation in areas of food and health security, energy security, balance of payment issues, and Indian investments in Sri Lanka, among others. I understand that further consultations are ongoing.